Hello everyone, my name is Laura La Scala and I work at Prism in Italy. Today we're going to talk about digital inclusion in Vela projects, and the idea is to brainstorm together on how to ensure inclusive digital learning spaces for all individuals, including people from different cultural background, from different economic status, social economic status, but also people having some disabilities. This is just a general overview about the module on digital inclusion, and we're going to see that this module is composed by three main units, and for each one of the units we have some different topics to be discussed. Let's see. So if we talk about how to improve the lives of individuals, we have to focus on their skills. So nowadays we are in a society that highly ask for skills by the individuals, and that's why the Sustainable Development Goal number 4 focuses on the need of the individuals to acquire knowledges and skills, and especially technical and vocational skills, which are highly demanded by the labor market. We have some starting points in our module, and from these starting points we can have these four main questions to be discussed with you. So the very first one is, how can digital skills and access to information technologies reduce geographical and social labor barriers, enabling empowerment of all citizens? So here in this question we focus on the empowerment of all the individuals to be active citizens in digital society. So every individual should be active part in digital society, and that's why to be active citizen in digital society we need to have access to information and also access to digital technologies. The second question is how to ensure that digital technologies and digital environment increase the opportunities of individuals without reducing their freedom and fulfillment. For this question, the idea is that every person has the rights to be in the digital space, but they have to avoid the dangers, because we know that there are some dangers in digital spaces, and that's why we have to prevent people from this kind of dangers and make people aware of that and create new opportunities for their lives. Third question, how to put people and their rights at the center of the digital transformation. So we need to focus on the digital transformation tailored to the need of the individual. So it's not a digital transformation just for business purposes, but this digital transformation should really focus on the needs and the learning needs by the individual. So put the people and their rights at the center of the digital transformation. That's what it means. Digital information is important in everyday life, of course, because people should be really informed about their society and the 21st century societies, but also about some global issues, and that's why the access to information is very important today. We have some keywords for digital inclusion. First of all, we have to think about the fact that when talking about digital inclusion, we talk both about the devices, so the digital technologies, but also about the knowledges that we have, so the digital literacy. So we have these two main issues, and we have three main words that are associated to digital inclusion, which are availability, accessibility, affordability. All these three main words are really explored in a good way in the module about social inclusion in Vela. So the first unit of the digital inclusion module is the one about the competencies for digital inclusion and digital active citizenship. So the idea is to make people aware of the fact that there are global actors in global societies, including digital ones. And the purpose will be to build a fair, inclusive and full of opportunity Europe for all people, of course. In this unit, we have some main topics focus. So the very first one is understand how to be digital citizens and use digital technologies in a positive, critical and conscious way. So avoiding any risk regarding people and regarding ourselves also. The second is find out what are the European initiatives aimed at promoting digital education, because we have different European framework for digital competencies, initiatives and mechanism about digital education, because the idea is to build this resilient digital society for all people. The third point is discover how to include the gender issues, culture, the different condition of individuals to design increasingly inclusive digital spaces for all. So here, once again, there is the need to include all people despite of their conditions. The second unit in the digital inclusion module is about how to design digital solutions for social inclusion. So here we have some exercises and some proposals on how to design, on how to create digital solutions. And once again, the aim is to ensure the equal participation of all people in the digital world. A thematic focus is how to promote the human-centered digital approach. This is really important because we need to tailor all the digital devices, all the digital learning spaces and all digital tools in a way that are really matching with the human needs. Then we have a look to innovate technologies and approaches for digital inclusion, especially when talking about people with disabilities. We have to improve some technologies in order to be assistive technologies for these individuals. But we have also digital well-being and prevention of risk, because we normally think that well-being is associated to care and health, but it's also associated to the way we use the digital space. So digital well-being is more linked to the way we use digital space in a good way, without incurring in any risk, and being able to connect and disconnect in order to have a good balance between online and offline space. The third unit is digital inclusion to promote social fairness and equity. Here we talk about the participatory process by all the individuals, that individuals will be really involved in digital spaces, and so to ensure responsive, inclusive, participatory and representative decision making at all levels. Thematic focus on this unit will be how to promote the democratic access to the information, which is one of the fundamental rights and is one of the social pillars in the European Union. How to ensure that all people have motivation, access and skills, because it's not just a question to have access to the technologies, but it's also a question to be able to motivate people to use these technologies in a good way, to train themselves. So we have some different training courses for digital competencies, and we should really focus on this need to improve digital competencies and skills for all the individuals. And of course, the third point is supporting solidarity and inclusion in the digital world. So try to create a safe space in digital learning environment where all people could be really involved without any discrimination. To conclude this general overview about the module on digital inclusion, we can say that access to information serves as an integral part of freedom of expression, and it's an important tool for promoting the rule of law, other rights, and building trust. So this is just a sentence by the UNESCO, and it's defined as the right to information. So when talking about digital inclusion, the very first point is starting to think that all people have rights to be informed, so all people should have access to the information and digital technologies in order to be active part of active participants in digital societies without any discrimination and barriers. So for further information, please check the digital inclusion module on Vela platform. I thank you all for your attention and say you bye.